Hi everyone, this is Roger with the Dare Group Fine Homes and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the as-is contract. The as-is contract is the most popular used contract on real estate purchases in Florida. So there's a lot of good information here. I want you to listen to this video. Let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the as-is contract. The as-is contract is a very confusing contract from the sense that it uses the words as is. Not only do buyers get confused by it, but often sellers do too during the negotiating process as to an as-is contract in the purchase of a car would basically mean, well, you buy the car as is, it is what it is, buyer beware. But that's not what it means here in Florida when you're buying a piece of real estate. So really simplistically, what an as-is contract means here in Florida when you're buying real estate is that the buyer has the right to withdraw within a given amount of period. So in that period is typically hard written in the contract of 15 days, but because things have gotten so much more competitive recently in the real estate market, we are typically limiting that to 7 to 10 days and really mostly 7 days in order to win contracts. But I can tell you that 7 days is enough time for us to make a decision whether or not you want to move forward with the house. So here's what basically happens. You make an offer on a house, we come to an agreement on pricing in terms of the house, and in that as-is contract, it gives you the 7-day right to withdraw for any reason. And let me tell you why that's important is, the minute we get that contract going, I, as your realtor, am going to order all the inspections you want to do. A general inspection, a roof inspection, a termite inspection, every inspection that you're going to want to know about that house. And that would even include your own personal inspection of the property if you want to go back by the property and look at it a little more closely to make sure you are making the right purchase. So during that period of time, any of those items that come up on the inspection report, you can negotiate to have those items repaired. So what would happen at that point, once we go over the inspection report with the inspector, we would put up a list of items that we would like for the seller to repair. And at that point, I use my negotiating powers to get with the listing agent and try to get them to make as many repairs as possible. Now, sometimes the report comes back so nicely, or so clean, I should say, that we don't have to ask for any repairs whatsoever. I mean, sometimes it will be nitpicking to ask for things that are just too small, but let's just say in this instance, there are like 7, 8, 9, even 20 items that you feel like should be addressed before we move forward with the house. The first thing I want to say is if something is glaring to you and there's nothing that can fix this problem you did not realize you were getting into, you can withdraw from the contract right away. So that is one of the beauties of the as-is contract. So let's say though we have 7, 9, 10, 20 items that I have to go over with the listing agent of things you want repaired. At that stage of the game, we negotiate which items the seller agrees to repair and which items that the seller will not agree to repair. Now, sometimes they will repair all the items. Sometimes they will repair half of items. Some of the times they will say, well, we're not going to repair anything. We feel like it's an as-is contract. And at that time, the listing agent really hasn't done a really great job in explaining what an as-is contract really is to the seller. But some sellers, especially in this market, they really mean as is, and you're going to have to take the house as is. But at that stage of the game, it is still your option. You are in the driver's seat at all times as to whether you want to move forward with this real estate purchase or not. So that is the real beauty of the as-is contract, and that's why I use it on almost every single real estate transaction that I do, because that allows the buyer to really do their due diligence in this competitive market where we have to make decisions really quickly whether we're going to put an offer on a property. And that gives us a chance to say, whoa, let's slow down a second and let's make sure we are doing the right thing here. You don't wake up the next morning and have buyer's remorse. You know exactly what you're getting into, and it really is the best contract to write for a buyer. So that's a little bit about the as-is contract. Hey, listen, I'm going to be, going around in neighborhoods all over Southwest Florida. If you want to see more neighborhoods, if you want to get more information like this, please hit the like and subscribe button below. And I look forward to seeing you down in Florida when you're looking for real estate. I'm Roger with the Dare Group Fine Homes. I'll see you soon.